Prophet Jeremiah, anyway you know say you put my pikin, come give me this pikin. No be your own. Na me get am. No be your own. I no run from you. I no even fear you. I dey. If you wan see me, I dey here. Come give me my pikin. No, if you want, if possible, if you want to kill me, kukuma kill me join the pikin. If na person you send to come collect the pikin, still go tell the person to come give me this pikin back. I need this pikin. No be your own. No, I no even know say na like this you even be. Say na be you dey kidnap people children. If not, I for no even come your place. I for no even come your ministry. I look your ministry as a place of worship where God for the work. I don't know say na devil you even be. Send people dey collect people children from people hand. In fact, even though you don't even collect person children, no be my own. You suppose even come collect me. I beg, come just return my pikin give me. And I no even fear you. I no fear. If you want kill me, come. I'm ready to even die for this pikin. I am ready. Come give me this pikin wey you collect for my hand. Come give me now. I need this baby testimony. Na name be testimony. You even know and you see this pikin on that faithful day. You see am. I no even know say now you even set me up. If not, I for no even allow you see these children. When you will tell me say, now are you the owner of these children? I beg you, come give me this pikin. I beg, come give me this pikin. Give me my pikin. You Prophet Jeremiah, you thief of man of God. You call yourself man of God. Now you see the evil, they thief people children. They collect pikin from my hand. Come give me this pikin. I use this God beg you. Return this pikin for me. I no even fear you. I no even run. I no run go anywhere. I cannot even do anything. Come and give me my baby testimony. I use this God beg you. Return my baby testimony for me. Return him, return him. Nigeria, make una help me, President Buhari, make una help me, the ID like this, make una help me, everybody wey dey this world, make una help me, I need una help. I beg, I seriously dey beg everybody, make una come help me. I carry 4 children go Prophet Jeremiah church. Now na 3 children come remain. I come bring come house. They come lie for my head say na me go sell this pikin. I no sell this pikin. If I sell this pikin, I go see they look for am. Come dey carry him name dey waka. I beg, I no sell this pikin. The Prophet Jeremiah na they collect pikin for my. Na they thief my pikin. I mean, make una help me collect pikin from Prophet Jeremiah hand for me. I need this pikin because I no get money. Anywhere when I go, they go use money cover the case. I go police station, they quench am for me. Anytime when I even go, nobody, they go use money block. They use money block all the whole area when I dey go for help. May they come save me for this Jeremiah hand. I need this pikin. I beg everybody, make una help me. Make una help me get justice from this Jeremiah hand. This Jeremiah hold my pikin. He collect pikin for my hand. He send people come collect pikin for my hand. Make una help me. I need your help. Make una help me get this boy from Prophet Jeremiah hand to me. I beg. And they even come and lie say I don't even see the pikin. I see the pikin. Now I see they look for am. My children see be 3 children. There are still remaining 3 children instead of 4. I see this pikin now. Una for even see say the pikin dey with me. This is my remaining 3 children with in number 1 Emmanuel, Triumph and Shalom. Now they dey with me now for year. I never see testimony. I never see this pikin. I never see am. I beg, Muna come help me from Prophet Jeremiah, and Muna collect this pikin for me. Make una help me. I need una help. I beg, Muna pity me. Muna see me. I just want which year. I no fit waka. When I go even run, go say okay, make I go to this place. Nowhere I fit help myself. I beg. Pity me, make una help me get this boy from from Prophet Jeremiah hand.
Nigerians, please help us to get our baby testimony from Prophet Jeremiah hand. Please, we seriously need him. Please help us to get him from him. Please help us, Nigerians.
Nigeria, please help us to get my brother baby testimony. He's the one that I want. Even in all of us, he's the one that I want most. Please help us to get him.
Child, imagine we that used to stay at big building before, but right now, because of this case, see where this case has landed us to. We are now staying at this place. Everything is just too scattered. I don't understand. We just stay here for the meantime. Every day, my junior brother will be sick. Today you'll be sick, tomorrow you'll be well, and everything is just so rough for the now. You can see every year is just too rough. This is the bed we used to sleep. Imagine this is everything. So I'm so sad about it. Look at our window. You can see this as what they use as window to cover it, and everything here is so manageable. Sometimes if rain is falling, you see the ceiling will be leaking. Like this place, ceiling will be leaking, and somewhere here too will be leaking. Everything is just too rough for us. Look at where this case has landed us to. It's just by God's grace that we are living. Without God's grace, we could not be alive till now. So everything is so rough. Look at we just stay here to just get ourselves up.
So that's Ruth Mathew. That's her with the remaining three boys, with her remaining three kids. So to those of you that have been saying that she found a child, to Jeremiah Omoto's people that have been peddling lies that Ruth Mathew found her little boy, what do you have to say now? You have been running social media campaigns saying that Ruth was lying, saying that Ruth has her child. The Australian mother that is being used by Jeremiah Omoto and these other charlatans to defend them, to spread across false narratives that no, that crippled woman is lying. She is with her child right now. From that video, can you tell me where the child is? Where is he? Where is testimony? I always say this to the Church of God, that to the people, to the vagabonds that defend charlatans. Please don't defend what you don't know. I know most of you see your papas from a different lens, and you are clouded, you are blinded, and you see them as angels, as holy people. But you have not yet known how diabolic they are. Don't defend them if you have not yet had the proximity of being around them. These papas, these Nigerian prophets, these African prophets, they are all diabolic. I say this and I mean it. All these African prophets running prophetic shrines, they are all diabolic. They are criminals of the highest nature. This is crime that needs serious investigation. They will come. No, Ruth did not come with the child to Mercyland, to Jeremiah Omoto's shrine. She didn't bring the child. She did not. Okay, it's simple. Jeremiah Omoto's shrine has CCTVs everywhere. Pull out a CCTV footage from that day. Pull it out. Unless if you have already deleted it. Unless if you have already concealed it. Prove yourselves right. Show us the day Ruth arrived at your shrine. Show us the events of the whole day. Show us she came alone without the fourth boy. Show us that Ruth is crazy. Prove it to us that Jeremiah Omoto is not involved in this. And when we say Jeremiah Omoto is doing this, he has his people that he's working with, his proteges that are in his ministry, in his shrine, that do all this dirty work for him, that have a covenant with him. You will never see Jeremiah Omoto himself taking the child. No. There are people on the ground for Jeremiah that know that they are doing this together. That's why you always see kids missing. And Jeremiah Omoto is in the office and you'll be wondering, how did this happen? Or maybe let's say Jeremiah Omoto does not have a hand in it. Don't you think he was going to investigate it? All these kids that are missing and dying in his occultic shrine, don't you think he could have made some public announcements that there are people that are coming to his premises to abduct children? Beside that, the security at Jeremiah Omoto's shrine, that called Mercyland, no one comes in and goes without being noticed. No one just comes in at their own liberty. There's no one that can literally enter those premises without being observed or searched thoroughly. Now for a person from outside to come in and abduct a child and kidnap a 2-year-old boy and go out with that boy without anyone noticing, that's a mystery. It can't happen unless the people that took that child are working for Omoto. This entire syndicate is properly put in place so that there are no traces that lead to Jeremiah Omoto. Ruth is crying. People, I want you to put yourself in her shoes. She lost a child. If that child had died, we could have better ways to console her. We could we could cry with her and sympathize with her and just leave it to God to say, okay, God, we'll leave it in your hands. Do what you see fit. But this child is missing. This child disappeared. Now her pain is she does not know if that child is still alive or if that child is dead. Imagine your own child disappears. His spirit will haunt you forever. The memories, the imaginations. When she tries to put one and two together, okay, where could my child be? If he's alive, where could he be? What could he be doing? What could they be using him for? It's different when the child dies. You can make peace with it. You can remain with memories, and come to to the fact that he's gone, and you can deal with it, even though you still hurt. The pain will be the same, but the pain of not knowing, she needs closure. She needs someone to explain to her that this is what happened to your child. This is what happened to your child. It's not that easy, people. I want you all to have a heart. Put yourself in her shoes. And Jeremiah Omoto took advantage of her situation. He took advantage of her situation. That no, this one we can just take and do whatever we want with this one. What is she going to do? She can't walk. She's disabled. She's crippled. She can't do anything. She can't fight for herself. She went to the police. They wanted to help her. They got bribed. They turned the whole thing around against her and started accusing her of being the one behind the missing of the child. This is injustice at its highest level. She went to different media houses to try to talk about her story. She went to Brekete. They presented her story well the first time. They were willing to fight for her. They were concerned because her story touched them. And they wanted to bring justice to this woman. But what happened. 2 days after Brekete came back again and started accusing this woman of lying. So, Church of God, look at the system that we are dealing with, the people that we are dealing with. They are willing to go any mile to prevent justice from prevailing. If they threatened Brekete, or if they managed to secure a deal with Brekete to change the narrative, because anything could have happened. We have not had a single statement from Brekete concerning this issue. But this issue is very sensitive. This issue needs the attention it deserves. And this issue needs to be addressed by every blogger and every institution. The government of Nigeria, they have to intervene and investigate this issue. They have to investigate. Forget about Ukraine. Forget about the war in Russia. Forget about everything around that is going on. Put yourself in Ruth Mathew's shoes. This is one of our own. This is our sister. We can't let injustice descending on a woman like this. She can't fight for herself. She does not have the means. The family can't fight for her. They're afraid of Jeremiah as well. She can't run. She can't go anywhere. She can't hide. She's just there lonely, alone in this. And having her child taken away because of this man called Jeremiah Omoto. Where is Jeremiah Omoto's conscience? Where is his heart? How does he sleep at night? How do Nigerians sleep at night? Those ones that have a voice, but they are paying a deaf ear to this woman. How do radio stations, media houses in Nigeria sleep at night? How is Brekete sleeping at night? Knowing that justice for this woman did not prevail. The baby is still missing. Brekete, you knew about this. You did not do anything about it. I'm not blaming you. You did your best, I bet. You had good intentions, I guess. But you left the war before the battle was won. And that left so many consequences. That left so many casualties. But I believe in God. I trust in God. That God will help us fight this through. God will help us bring justice to this poor woman. And I'm commending anyone out there that is standing in solidarity with us. We need to win this battle. And I can't win it alone. She can't win it alone. But together we can. Together we can bring justice. And together we can assist Ruth. Together we can help Ruth. Her victory is our victory. Her victory is a victory to the entire body of Christ. She needs justice. Testimony deserves justice. This is going to happen to other people if we don't take action. We need to set in a very good example this time around. Church of God, believers out there, we need to fight this battle. It's worth it. If we save this one, if we win this one, the rest of the charlatans will learn. So many lives will be saved. And so many other people that are crying right now, they'll probably come out as well and tell their stories. But for Ruth, I'll fight this battle. We will fight this battle. And Jeremiah Omoto has to answer. He has to be brought to book. We need to know where testimony is. We need to know what he did with testimony. If he thought he was taking advantage of Ruth, well, God has his own way of showing off. This is the time that God shows off. If God is with us, if God is with Ruth, if God is standing together with us, is in solidarity with us, then we will see how this unfolds. We'll see how this ends. Let's stand with Ruth. Let's fight together with Ruth. These charlatans, these evil men, these occultic men, these vagabonds, they've caused too much damage to the children of God. They've been doing this for the longest time ever. And no one has had the guts to come out and talk about it and call them out like this. But God has his perfect timing. And this is the time to bring justice to Ruth. This is the time to end charlatanism. This is the time to protect and safeguard the integrity of the body of Christ. If you know anyone that is in power in Nigeria, if you know any institutions that can come through on this, please spread this message. Share this video with anyone that you think needs to know about this. Anyone that can help us bring justice to this woman. Whatever good we do for her, we are doing that good for ourselves. So I'll check you out on the next episode as we dig deeper and find ways to help Ruth and bring justice to her and her family. I listened to the young boys talking. I cried. They want their brother back. Let's fight for them. Look where they're staying. Look the environment that they're in. I spoke to Ruth. She told me that things have never been the same ever since she lost that child. Ever since she had that encounter with Jeremiah Omoto. She's crying. She needs us. And we're going to fight together to help Ruth. She'll be the voice for Africa. Her victory is our victory. I'll see you again on the next episode of the Enlightenment series. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger. I'm out.